Hey guys, it's your boy Hammer here. So today we're going to be talking about some Revolutionary War history. Yeah! So pretty much, guys, how it all started is, them Americans, them colonists, they were like, bro, we need some like our own country and stuff because, we got no representation up in that Congress type, that parliament. And so they're like, dang, man, all the British are giving all these taxes and stuff. We can't even be like, bro, we don't like this because they had no seat in parliament, you see. That was the main problem with them. So they're like, man, stand back, T-Act. They were so salty at that point that they dumped a whole bunch of tea in the ocean. Okay? Boston Tea Party. Go look it up. Okay? So I'm telling you, they were so salty that they would have had to do all that tea in the lakey thing. Okay? I mean, they threw it all in the water. You understand me? Okay, so that was done by like all them cool dudes. They was like, man, throwing gang signs and stuff is what they was doing. And so they was like, man, we ain't doing this. And so pretty much the British got all mad at them. Obviously, because they just dumped all the tea in the lake. You have to understand, tea was really expensive. So, yeah, and the Stamp Act, pretty much, had to stamp all kinds of, like, paper things, like, like playing cards and stamps, all that kind of cool stuff. And they're like, man, I'm salty about this. And so, and also there was some religious stuff going on that we won't completely get into at this point in time. That'll be for a later video. So pretty much, they're throwing around gang signs and stuff. They're pulling out their, they're holding their guns like this and everything. So they're like, man, bro, we're pretty much done with this. So pretty much one day, there was a crowd pretty much accosting some British soldier, and he fired at him. I mean, police brutality pretty much is what was going on at that point. So it was a pretty big deal, and everybody got mad at him. It's called the shot heard around the world. I'm guessing that was a really loud gunshot. But so pretty much that set off everything, and then and there was the revolution just started going from that point, you see, and so there were some battles and stuff, and the farmers and stuff, they're like, man, this break ain't gonna do nothing. So they grab guns and everything, and they're doing little battles, little skirmishes, they're acting like Indians, hiding in that woods. And you see, the British, they have bright red uniforms, okay? You have to understand that. And they're marching a little line, and it's literally behind in the trees. It's just like shoot the duck game, at the arcade when you were 3 years old, and you thought you could do good at it and win the stuffed animal, but you actually missed everything. Well, pretend you were like, it's like the time when you were 13 and you went back to the arcade and you actually hit all the ducks the first try. That's pretty much what happened. Okay, so they're marching their little line like, okay, so that's pretty, and then the revolutionary dudes, they're like, pow, 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 and they're like, pong, 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 that's pretty much what went down at that point. And so then, there was the Battle of Lexington, the cool one, and then there's Battle of Bunker Hill, which pretty much the colonists pretty much lost. But you see, the British sustained so many casualties that they're like, man, we basically didn't even win this here thing. So they was so salty about that one for sure. And you see, then there was there was all those cool battles. There was Ticonderoga, which is my absolute favorite word. Besides the Spanish word, papas fritas, that's a fun word. Okay, guys, but Ticonderoga, it's the one where, the cool guy, George Washington, he was in that boat and he's like, yeah, man, we're gonna attack. They pretty much like went in the night, like, what's up, home slice? I'm about to beat you down, boy. So that's what happened there, throwing gang signs around, you know how it goes. And so pretty much they was so tight, the gang was so big that they fought the British until the British is like, what are we doing? Okay? It's pretty much what happened. So we're like, Like, what are we doing, okay? Why are we losing this many soldiers, okay? They were doing some victories, took Philadelphia and them, okay? Is what they did, and they kind of took a lot of those cool cities up in there, okay? You gotta understand that. It's the first thing you gotta understand. And so pretty much, you know, but then we started to stop them. You have to understand that too. We started to stop them. And so we're going up. They're coming down. We start to, you know, stall them a little bit. And they're like, dang, man. You know, we're doing some really cool stuff at Trenton, at Ticonderoga. We're going in the night. We're like, dang, man, let me have your cannon, boy. That's pretty much what happened there. Okay? We're like, give me your cannon. We're like, dang, man, okay, just don't kill me, bro. I mean, we're gang signs around still and everything. So, and then they're like, man, we're losing so many guys. We better just jump on out of here. I mean, like, General Gate, I think was his name. Like, you know, it was either Admiral General, I can't remember now, you know, like, whatever. So, he's throwing gang signs around on ship. He's like, dude, we better jump, okay? We better jump, okay? You gotta understand that this dude was freaking scared, okay? Freaking scared. Because almost all of the Royal Marines were like, dude, we're all dead, okay? We're like all dead over here. We're freaking still in this freaking country colony type thing. We better jump ship, okay? So them's go back to Britain, okay? Is what them's do, okay? That's the first thing you gotta understand. Is that the British went back to Britain, okay? That's the first thing you have to understand about this situation, okay? Which pretty much means we win. But you have to understand, the first thing you gotta understand about this situation is the fact that, well, the first thing you gotta understand is the fact that the colonies was all like, dude, we got pretty much our own countries, you know, like, well, this is a 13 close-knit little, like little girls, like a Girl Scout unit. That's not what it was. You have to understand that they're like, man, we're like separate, okay? So they formed that Continental Congress, is what they, and the first thing you have to understand about that is that these dudes weren't like, oh, I can telepathy you, brah. You know, they weren't throwing gang signs at this point at Continental Congress. You know what I mean. I know you know. So the first thing you have to understand is that these dudes were not like, they weren't like this, okay? They were kind of like this, okay? That's the first thing you have to understand, okay? That's the first thing you understand. So basically, you know, they're like, dude, what are we gonna do about this? You know, the British aren't here, but we're like, what are we gonna do, okay? So, pretty much, we had written the Declaration of Independence, okay? So, we did that. That's the first thing you have to understand. We had already written that. Okay? So, that was in 1776. This was a couple years later. And so, we're trying to form, like, what is this country going to be, okay? We've got 13 colonies with no British dudes up in here, okay? No British dudes. Alright, we won this war. That's the first thing you have to understand, okay? Is that we won this war. Sorry. Okay, sorry about that. Just ate a giant ice cream. But, so pretty much the first thing you have to understand is that we're for no British up in here, okay? You gotta understand that first. And then the second thing you gotta understand is that they don't know what the heck they're doing, okay? They have never formed a country before, okay? They're noobs, okay? They're guests on roadblocks is pretty much what's going on. They're not throwing on gang signs yet, you know, like, what's up, you know, T-Dog? You know, W, you know, Doug, you know, Washington, you know what's up. No, they ain't doing that yet, okay? So they're pretty much like, yo, we need, like, a constitution, you know, kind of like constipation, except not really at all what that is. So the first thing you have to understand is that a couple years later, 1780s, and they're like, dude, man, we need, like, a constitution. So they pretty much, you know, they're coming together here and they made the freaking Constitution. They're like, dang, man, now we need a president, okay? First thing you have to understand, they're like, man, we need a president. They're like, man, who is the coolest dude around these parts? They're like, let me think about it first. Oh, Washington, okay? So pretty much that's what happened. They're like, oh, dang, man, you know, now throwing around gang signs. They're like, oh, yeah, Washington, you know. So they're like, man, that's my man. You know, the vote was, like, pretty much anonymous. Is that a word? Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Okay. Unanimous. That's the word I'm thinking of. So pretty much like, yo, Washington, you know what's up, man? And like, yeah, I vote, yep, him, yep, I pick, yep, him, yep, Washington. And you know, there's probably some couple dudes like, what? But anyway, so then they're like, yeah, Washington. So Washington's like, yeah, man, you know, gives a cool speech, he's the president. Got a constitution, you got your Congress, you got everything going at this point, okay? Yeah, that's the first thing I understand, is that we've got this thing going, okay? So, that's pretty much the formation of the United States with a short history of the American Republic. That's the first thing you have to understand. This is not a complete type thing. And you gotta also understand that I've studied history since 4th grade. So, you gotta understand that this is a perfect and completely honest and truthful, you know, like record. So, pretty much, this is a video for all of them, you know, teachers and stuff, about how, you know, you can go ahead and put this up on the monitor for you know, like a history class, be like, yo, bro, yo, and, you know, Illuminati confirmed, you know, George Washington was Illuminati, by the way, but that's besides the point. So, perfect, you know, like some sort of, you know, history lesson. So, I want y'all to go ahead and hit that like, subscribe button, follow me on the Twitters, okay, y'all, and the first thing you have to understand is that, you know, this video's over. So, I'll see you next time on Hammer Histories.